Hello YouTube and welcome back into some Let's Play Civ 6, where we are ticking down the turns to turn 200 here. Doing pretty well as far as score and culture. A little bit of domination in there because it's fun. And then we have 10 more to go. Pretty sure it's against the TOS. People drink though. Right? Oh gosh. Oh wait. Oh god. Oh, my sinuses. Give me a second. Whew. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, you can drink on stream. But alcohol's federally illegal? Yeah, that could be it. Totally dominate the barbarians? That's what I was going for. Really doing it. No, we are not. We're talking about weed, Mace. We're not. I'm pretty sure peeing on stream is, in fact, against the TOS. I like the gold out of Yerevan here. Is there anything else you want to spend it on? No, yeah, we should just be buying. Like, I just want to siphon off all theirs so they don't have any votes when it comes time for Congress. Oh, yeah, we should. Yeah, you're right. Repair the industrial zone for Ruhr. Good looking out, Ben. Who needs stinking library anyways? Out of the frame under the desk. I wouldn't want to. Like, that's the thing. I'm sure that there are streamers out there that are constantly, but I can't be one of them. Doesn't work for me. Anything else we can go snag with this guy? Not really. Can you make it up there and explore? No. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, so just go hang out here, I guess. How sure of it am I? Well, fairly sure. Yeah, yeah. So I think it seems like we can trade for this every turn. Ah, thank you, Atlas. So there you go. So you cannot do any of the reefers on stream. Time to move to Canada. That's true. It is federally legal there, isn't it? Why did I click that again? No. No. Let's get Ruhr, please. All right, now. Oh God, one of the things. Okay, so this was a brand new experience for me. So I was downtown over the weekend, right? Like exploring, checking things out, and I was on this really cool like hip street with like tons of businesses and lots of Saturday people day drinking and like hanging out at the bar and all that stuff. And there was a protest going on, and I'm always like, oh, interesting. I'm always like, what are you protesting? Like, I'm so curious. And so I like was kind of edged my way in there and like read a couple signs. It turns out they were like protesting the legal weed in Denver. Like I assume because it like their signs were like sober is sexy and stuff like that. And that's all fine. That's a personal choice. Like I get it, but I thought that was the most bizarre. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that's probably a thing here. That was new to me. That was definitely new. Hear that. Sure. I enjoy sobriety. I enjoy my my thoughts. Sober is so very sexy. I look. I don't have an opinion one way or another. However you want to live your life is fine. If you're a sober person, that's fine. If you're a party animal, that's fine. My advice to you, if you're either of those, don't make them the dominant part of your personality. Like I think like a vehemently sober person is just as obnoxious as a fall down drunk. Like, so just moderation in all things, I guess, is what I'm saying. God dang, dude. Our poor capital is just getting wrecked by this volcano. Somebody help. We're down to 8 pop. They're down to 8. Forced moderation. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I don't. Liang's up here doing fishery stuff. Could move her there. It's also just kind of fun to have hot lava erupt all over you every once in a while, though. Oh, we lost our religion. Okay. You think people stop building at the volcano? Lol. Moderation in all things, including hot lava. Don't touch the... Oh, that's like one of my... I'm sure I brought it up a million times, but that's seriously one of my favorite community episodes. Troy's last episode, where they play the real-life game of hot lava. Oh, God, that's fun. Did I lose suzerain? Where did I lose suzerain? Thank you. I'm glad we have this money. And then you're over... So I'm just going to do it when they're over 20, right? So, like, let's grab from China now. Hello, I'll definitely not with the DEA. Where's everybody from? It made me giggle. It's actually a fine building for them. They could use the growth. What does this do? Sure. More money. This would be nice. Do I have faith by this? We could probably use the amenities. Oh. Okay. I'm sad that these aren't actually giving us any of this. Nice. There's our Yerevan quest. Okay, so how are our quests? We should be almost done with them, I think. Nazca still... Yeah, just Nazca. Sure. Ooh, you could also buy all the favor the turn before the World Congress and then declare war and get your money back. That's next level strats. I don't think I have a spot for you. Just do that. I have more governor policies. I don't really know what to do with them though.
I shall return again to the...
Almost. I guess we could do this. This makes a little sense. Go down there. The oil marsh. Wait, where's the oil marsh that we're never going to use? This one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, had we settled closer to it. It's a good tile. All right, 2 more era score. Don't think I'm switching policies. This is fine. Actually, we could do this now. What else do we want? I kind of want science, huh? Pretty good. Are the same resource allocation algorithms used in multiplayer? I think multiplayer is pretty much the same, yeah. It's more important in early game expansion or military? Yes. No, both are incredibly important. Depending on the difficulty, it varies. On Deity and stuff, expansion is obviously incredibly important, but you're not going to be able to do so without the use of military, right? So like building up an early military strength, even if it's just like 4 archers, is a huge deal. So they kind of go hand in hand. $11 turns, okay. Oh no, 1. Oh god, never mind. So this may, ooh boy. Because we can't get 8 out of the World Congress, can we? So it's going to be 2 more sessions. So it's more like 138 or whatever. That sucks. It's pretty far away. I know you were asking one or the other. I'm saying there's no definitive answer there. Like it depends on your situation, who you're next to, like how much land you have access to. In general, I would prefer expansion, but I tend to like to play peacefully. But they really do just kind of go hand in hand. Oh yeah, 238 is what I meant to say. Sorry if I said 138. That's my bad. Sure. Why aren't other people getting hit by disasters? What's going on?
Please, you get paid.
Do they do
Jay Fletch, thank you for the 14 months, dude.
No.
Do you get paid
Thank you.
more if they do stuff to your butt?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
Hey.
Not able to get on Twitch often, but always watching on YouTube.
Aw, thank you, Murphy. Oh yeah, that's true. They do need some favor. So maybe we'll just let them have 30, because isn't that what it costs to trigger it? I think so. Jay Fletch, thank you so much for the 14 months, man. Welcome back in. Welcome back in. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about hoarding all of the Diplo favor. Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear. Sure. I guess.
Please.
One of those.
You get paid?
Sarge,
Do they do
dude, what's
stuff
up,
to your
buddy?
butt?
No.
Do you get paid more if they do stuff to your butt?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
Hey.
Almost 2 years. Finally have some time to drop by.
That's crazy, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the almost 2 years of support and just your patronage going back even further. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Sarge was one of my original viewers, like way back in the day. Sarge has probably known me longer than all of you. Thank you, my friend. How are you? How's your day going? Happy Monday.
Know your own happiness.
Just gonna cruise around here, see what's what. Yeah, back since my Civ 5 videos, so that's like 12 years, probably. Something like that. At least 10.
The industrial heart of Germany practically stopped beating.
First
Hardly
roar of the
anyone
challenge.
worked, hardly anything ran. The population of the rural
Is that true?
area
Is it the first?
had
I think
to be
it's the first.
supported by the rest of the country.
You're able to go to the Toronto Film Festival. That's awesome, man. That is super cool. Okay. Yeah, 12 years is a long time. Hey, we get Newton. Almost 10,000 faith. We could start just a faith race victory, except we technically can't. This game looks interesting, but you have no idea what's going on. You're going to feel like that throughout the rest of this particular game, unfortunately, because we're pretty well on in the game. We've established all our cities. We've killed one of our neighbors. And we're basically just pushing for one of the victory types that's available. So, Neil, if you've never seen Civ 6, highly recommend, hop over to YouTube and check out a game from the start. Or if you can come by tomorrow morning, we should be starting a new game at that time as well. So a little easier to follow, a little more interesting in the very beginning of the game. We're definitely like well within the throes of this particular one. Probably just coal then, right? To ruin the environment more. Can we go? No. Still can't get there, huh? Need to go here. Sucks. Usually start, so what's my uptime? So I usually start about 3.5 or so hours ago. So if you're in Texas, 10 a.m. Central. And we'll be starting Alex. So our first domination game of the series as well. I seriously don't know what to build. I guess a spy. Yeah, try to get to Scythia first and then get over there. That's true. Yeah, I wonder if we could go from like up here even. We can try. This is this year's marathon, Sarge. So this is our test of time. We're doing all of the civs. Instead of alphabetical, we're doing chronological. And I think tomorrow we'll start like game 7. Which is pretty exciting. So that should give us even more science, which would be nice.
My man.
And Neil, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Wow, they stole great works for you. Stole the Canterbury Tales? I'd have let you borrow it.
Justice is the bond of
Have we learned to love aqueducts and dams on Deity yet? No. But I'm a slow learner. No, I'm still not about the value proposition of the industrial zone. I think one centralized one's a great idea. I think building them in every city is really silly. I think running policy cards for them is really silly. And I think that it really does kind of come down to the policy cards and the fact that you don't really want them.
my man.
Ergtooth. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome on in. Is it Ergtooth? So we want to let them have 30. So we'll start taking from them at 50s. We don't like industrial zones. I haven't liked industrial zones for a long time. Actually, built them a lot in vanilla. I'm not even sure that was correct. No, well, at the rate that I finish games, I don't think they're worth it. I don't think you get your production back on them. For the most part. So I switched off an amenity card. Yeah. So it makes me want this guy. Although I'm well over on era score, so I could just wait 7 turns and get it. Districts have taken priority. Theater squares for me. I build them in every game. In order to make industrial zones, you need to play worse. I mean, so the carbon recapture project is here, and we probably do want to unlock it right away. But this will also give us our Diplo point. And you'd have enough time to make it worth it. Get bad. Get bad. Get bad, son. That's great. That's great. Yeah, for sure. Pingala Oracle in one city is 12 great people per turn. You get some engineers with it, yeah. Yep. And we're building them here because we want the carbon recapture project. So I guess they're more useful in a Diplo game than usual. Hey, Sammy. It's going okay. I got a little ways left. How have you been? So we're going to go right to global. And then that's our last culture. So yeah, I'm glad we're a little science focused here. This is going to reveal our first era of the future here. So be curious to see what happens here in 8 turns on the session. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, 7 turns. Wait, that matters a lot, doesn't it? Because if this were to be 8 turns instead of 6, we'd still be in the industrial era and they wouldn't be triggering the Diplo ones. So the fact that this is a turn ahead, doesn't it save us like 30 turns on this game? Because that's crazy. Centralized industrial zone for AoE production valuable? Yes, I think so. If you can get a good one. That was the point of this game. If you can get like a 7-city industrial zone, then yeah, for sure. The Hidden Future Tech started in... I don't want to go to this yet. People get too afraid of me. Yeah, that started in Gathering Storm. I usually don't run into any really dangerous global warming, but again, I'm pretty efficient about closing out my games. So I can't tell you the last time we had a game go beyond, what, like 250? So I think it's when it starts to kick in, I think it starts to kick in pretty hard. I just think I'm ahead of that curve by a few turns usually. Sure. And yeah, you can always build the flood barriers too, which is kind of a big deal. Oh, no problem, buddy. You know questions are always welcome here. So turn 201. Where were we at for culture? Yeah, decent. Nowhere to put this. Oh, over there. That works. That works. Yes, I think the most recent update that changed coastal cities is an extremely, extremely welcome one. And basically what it does is I will even target like a quality coastal city, right? Like I don't know that I'm still like I'm just like only, you know, I wouldn't avoid good inland cities for coastal cities unless I were specifically doing naval domination. But I will target a good, you know, a couple good coastal cities are fine, harbors are fine. Even a city to do your harbor commercial hub thing, whatever. If you really want to do that, because like coastal cities are really good with Reina anyways. So yeah, so I basically what it is I'm not deterred from coastal cities anymore like I used to be. So I think that's a really, really welcome change. And I think there were a lot of really good changes in it. Yeah. Plus the admiral changes are nice. Harbors are fine, the best use you had in a while. Yeah. I mean, that's good. They're good now. Tried Diplo with Pericles. Is able to grab all the Diplo. I missed one. Guest lot right in the World Congress. Nice. Wasn't much slower than a science victory. I think we're due to get out of here like before turn 240. No, I meant Reina. Yep, I built a couple aqueducts. I don't mind an aqueduct city here and there. Especially if it's like a lot of good land that you're giving up on otherwise, you know? Yeah, we built a couple. One of them I may have taken. But one of them I planned myself. Play stuff on your Switch a lot? I hear that's nice. I have not played Civ on a Switch yet.
Right now, there are 31...
What does Reina do for coastal cities? Which gives you a lot of gold. So Reina in coastal cities. Double. So what you want to do in a coastal city with Reina is actually do the commercial hub harbor combo. So ideally you have a decent harbor that's hitting the adjacency bonus with a commercial hub as well, and then you're doubling both of those bonuses. Usually if it's like your only coastal city, any international or like overseas trade route will come through there, so you get advantages from this. Usually that's a very tall city, right? Because you're working all those food tiles in the sea and things like that. And I think forestry management, wouldn't this apply to a reef? I'm not sure. But you can also do hydroelectric dams there and things like that. So, yeah. Still get Goddess of the Harvest on Switch? Oh, man, I got to buy a Switch. I miss Goddess of the Harvest. And this is our Diplo victory point. So we just want this to be our last one. Yeah, so you can have like two pretty decent coastal cities, one with Liang, one with Reina. Makes a good amount of sense, I think. Could have saved that for the next era. I don't think there will be another era, so I think we're fine. I don't really need this city to do a whole lot. Can I explain the requirements for Diplo Victory? Okay, so they changed Diplo Victory a lot. Like there was an original inception of them, and now we're where we're at. And what I will explain is the current version, right? So there are 20 total diplomatic victory points that you need in order to get there. We're at 10. You can get 6 of those points from Wonders: Potato Palace, Mahabodhi Temple, and 4, one each for those, I believe, and then 4 for Statue of Liberty. So you can get 6 there. And then every time there's a Congress, if you vote on the winning side of a resolution, you get 1 diplomatic victory point. So there have been 2 Congresses, I believe, so far, or maybe 3. So we've gotten 4 diplomatic victory points out of the Congresses, or no, 5 out of the Congresses, and then 5, I think, out of our Wonders that we've built. And you basically control the Congress with diplomatic favors. So you're incentivized to suzerain all the city-states, and then also get this wonder, which doubles that. So, does that help? Help. How are we going to earn the remaining 10? So we'll have a session in 4. If you can hang out for 4 turns, you'll see a bunch of them there. But there are 2 of also. There's 1 available in each tech tree, so we're going to be able to get like we were just awarded 1 from global warming mitigation, and then we can also run carbon recapture projects for diplomatic favor. So we can start running those currently. And we don't want our last one quite yet. What's this? Sure. Don't think any of these matter. Ooh, 4 diplomatic favor per turn does. When you reduce a player's diplomatic victory points in the World Congress, 50% of diplomatic favor per turn. I don't want that. Okay. Yeah, we'll tech that stuff in the end. So I can start running these, right? Oh, I didn't build an industrial zone there. Carbon recapture. Here we go. I think this is a good victory type for people that enjoy, like, just kind of building, you know? That is a barbarian battleship and is actually terrifying. So we're going to try out of this. Why am I going after Barb so far away? Because there's not much else to do. Glad we have a victory type that rewards competing for city-states. Me too. I like having lots of victory types, lots of different play paths and play styles that you get to participate in. Again, I could wait for era score, but it's fine. The barbarians get enough money to buy a battleship? I don't know. I do not know. Over 1,000 science. Not bad. That guy had a promotion, didn't he? Oopsies. Oh well. All right, Congress in 2. Yeah, I know. I saw the Spies promo at the end. I am going to try to finish this game today, yeah. That's my goal. So we still just want this, I believe. Let's take our gold there. Ooh, I think maybe it's because we're in this era now. I think I should have done this last turn. I think now that we're in, yeah, now that you're in the era, now that we're in the modern era, it seems to me that they're not going to sell us Diplofavor anymore. So I think it's that. It's not necessarily, it's not doing this because we were able to buy tons of favor after that. So I believe it's the modern era that makes that happen. Envoys, still suzerain everywhere. That's good. 21 envoys sitting around. All right, let's check our quests again. Speaking of envoys. Yeah, I think it's the modern era that does it. Advanced AI, campus, trade route still. Great writer, great scientist, great engineer, great writer. Entertainment complex and great artist. Okay, so most of those are fine. Some we probably won't do. There's some ruckus going on outside. I hope you guys can't hear it. So we go here, and then maybe we can reach Nazca. Yes, I am almost... I'm like 3/4 of the way through it, Sarge. I've actually been reading it, yeah. Hopefully I'll finish it on my way to TwitchCon. I'm really enjoying it. It was kind of... It kind of took me by surprise. Because it's very... like, methodical, I guess. Like, there's not... It doesn't seem to be that there's... I don't know. Like, the sense of urgency is kind of like... Because they're just kind of like, here's what's going on. I don't know. I'm liking it a lot. But it just kind of has a different tempo than I think the first two, if that makes any sense. So we go up for this. So no one can outbid me. Because for her to spend 70 points is 4. They can each only contribute... Wait a minute. So 1 for free. So let's say all 3 of them win against me. So that's 3 that I need for sure. 4... So she could spend 3 more. She could spend 2 more and 2 more. So we need 8? That's a lot. What? That's like so much. And then, actually it's 11. I think we need 11, right? And there goes the 1,000 of my faith, or of my Diplo. Is this correct to do? Probably. Something like this. I mean, we might as well spend it all here, right? Suspense like pretty much all of it. And then I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will we get a 6th for this? For this one? I'm spending it all. I don't care. All right, I think this is right. So they all voted for those. Commercial hub. We win. Voted against me, and then a bunch for this. Okay, great. So we start this, and if we win, all we have to do is generate great people points, which we're doing anyways. And if we win, we'll get another diplomatic victory point. So we got 5 there, so we're 4 shy. We know how to get 1, and then we have to get 3 more. So we have to win the World's Fair, and then, yeah, either have somebody get ravaged by a natural disaster. So, yeah, so 30 more turns. So 238 will win, I think. Yeah, we'll text CSEDs later. That's the one I'm counting on. Doesn't matter. This is where it becomes a slog. Yeah, a little bit of a slog. There's just not enough to actively do, right? Do I think sub 200 Diplo victory is possible? I don't think so. Unless you have an insane economy and can trigger the modern era before that last. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Because you have to get to the modern era to get those like big ones. Like that was a big one for us. And we, to be fair, we lost a couple early congresses. Had we won those extra like 3 points, I think we'd be done by now. But basically, I feel like these games should finish somewhere between 200 and 250, and I think that's fine. That's pretty typical.
All material things.
Yeah, what else are you really supposed to work on, though? Just like carbon recapture and whatnot? Killed, that's fine.
This intelligence brought us.
Like, we could liberate, I suppose. You know, do something like that. Got to get lucky in the early Congress? Yeah, I think so. Sounds about right. Hey, it's my builder! Come back! Come back to me! No!
The time will come, and is inevitable.
Come back. So yeah, so we go here and then redo this over and over to get 50 Diplo favor. I'm pretty sure we can control the next Congress as well. Maybe not as convincingly as we did this one, We had kind of had this as a huge payoff, but we spent over 1,000 Diplo favor to do it. Okay. I could also run other great people like, okay, so are we gonna lose? No, we're okay. Never mind. Ignore me. That's not great. Are we the target of an emergency? No, this is the World's Fair. Simplifies their bottling CO2. Yeah, they're carbon recapture projects. There were only 5 in the game, Kurt. Which, again, I regret doing. We won't be doing that in the future. I think for our Alex game tomorrow, since it's our first domination, you guys want to play like a large map? Yeah, and even then, I don't really like doing it that much, Dentrossi. I don't need to. It's part of why I was practicing this weekend, because I'm like, I kind of suck right now. Hair better be banging if Alex tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's the thought. Standard might be fun, large might be meh. Dual map for quick game. There's not much I can build here, huh? Give us a chance to see some later era units. I also want to do some games where we only do late game dom, right? Like early game peaceful and or early game just like science and tech and stuff, and then just do like just only like win with bombers and things. I think that'd be fun. Like, do I consider starting in classic era? Not really. I just don't know that people really want to see that, and it really does break things. That's awesome, Mav. That sounds really cool. I don't need this. I want this. All I heard was we're building an Air Force tomorrow. That is actually part of the meta right now. Like, bombers are strong. As they should be with something that's that late in the game. I'll get a little sleepy. Okay. Let's queue up these carbon recaptures and then see what we can get up to in the next video. If you're watching over on YouTube, thank you so much for getting to the end with us. We appreciate it. Don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic. Come say hi to us in person on the internet. We'll see you then.